Hello, this is Michael Sulak, and in this video we are going to show as quickly as possible how to find an exponential equation that goes through two given points. And as a reminder, if we're talking about an exponential equation, we're talking about a function that has the form of a times b to the x power. And we are going to be given 2 points with an x coordinate and a y coordinate. So let's get started. And you can do this algebraically, but we are going to be doing it with a Texas Instruments, a Ti-83 or an 84 calculator. This same process might work in other models as well, but the one I'm going to show you is going to be using a Ti-83 specifically, and the name of this procedure is Exponential Regression. Regression is the idea of fitting an equation through some given data. So here's the problem that we'll look at. We're going to find the exponential equation through the points 3, 7, and 5, 20. And here's a little Cartesian plane showing what's happening here. It's not to scale. Sorry about that. We have a point here when x is 3 and y is 7. And we have another point when x is 5 and y is 20. And we are fitting a curve, which we can call our f of x. And that's going to be an exponential equation of this form. Let's show you how to do this in your calculator. And here we have a Ti-83 calculator, and the first thing we have to do is put our data in to put these points into our calculator. And to do that, we are going to hit the stat button here, located in the second row, third column. And it's already on edit. There's a highlighted bar here that you can change by pressing the arrows back and forth, but we want it on edit. And then you can use the up down arrows to highlight one of these different categories, but we want the first one, which is edit. So we are doing edit, edit. And you're given a spreadsheet where you have, hopefully, L1, L2, and L3. What we're going to do is put the x values in L1 and the y values in L2. So I've got my first x value is 3, type in 3, hit enter, you can see it shows up here. Then I need to type in 5, hit enter on that. So I have my two x values. Then I'll go over and I need to put the corresponding y values. So when x is 3, y is 7, so 7 goes in my L2, and 20 corresponds to 5. So I have my data here. So that was step 1, inputting the data. And then we can go right to step 2, which is finding the equation. So we're going to hit stat again, and instead of using the edit column, I'm going to use my right arrow to go over to calc, and then I have my highlighted indicator here, which I want to use the down arrow until I get down to this function called expreg. That's for exponential regression. Then I will hit enter on that. And then I get another screen basically saying, what do you want to do here? You want exponential regression. You have to hit enter again. If you have a different calculator, there might be a few more times you have to press enter here. And once I do, I have completed what I came here for. It's telling me that I have an equation in the form of y equals ax plus b, which I could write as f of x. And I'm given the value of a here and the value of b here. So these aren't nice integers, but that's fine. I'm going to maybe be fairly precise and use 3 significant digits. So I'm going to say my function is a, which is 1.4 1.49 times b, which is 1.690, and then I still have my exponent here. This is to the x power, and I'm done. This is the equation. This is the equation of the exponential function that goes through these 2 points. The a value here and the b value here. And it's important to leave my exponent as the variable x. That is how you can find the exponential equation that goes through 2 points. If you had more than 2 points, you could do this same procedure, and when you inputted your data, you would just enter every single point that you have. You can also do this with algebra, but if you have one of these calculators, it's a little bit quicker to do it this way. My name is Michael Sulak, and I will see you next time.